Hi guys, and welcome to the Barrett Podcast. My name's Daniela.
My name is Bianca.
My name's Manisha.
And we are sisters, and this podcast is about everything and anything.
I hope you guys enjoyed our last episode. This episode today is about religion. So, who here is religious? Me too. But I say I'm religious, and I don't go to church every Sunday. I do pray though.
I don't think that matters.
And I'm not. When I say religious, I feel like when people think of, if I say I'm a Christian, they expect me to be like, I don't know what they expect me to be, this church-going girl that doesn't do nothing. And I'm not like that.
I think with that person is ignorant, and naturally is also being judgmental, because if you think about how you think a religious person should be, that's how they're expecting you to be. Does that make sense? So if they see you doing certain things like drinking, they'll be like, you shouldn't be doing that. You're a Christian. Or if you're doing the Busset Challenge, you shouldn't be doing that because you're a Christian. Because they are Busset Challenge when they're doing the Busset Challenge and then all of a sudden the Bible.
I think that's so annoying.
Right.
Just let it be. Okay, we understand that you're a Christian, that's great for you, but let people have their fun.
There's some bad Christians out there.
Not even just Christians, just people about religion.
Yeah, they use it as a way to be bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say bad. I think saying that you're religious comes with a stereotype. Does that make sense? People put you in a bubble.
They do, but I don't think they should, because when I start someone with a religious, okay, you're religious. Unless, I don't know, unless you're going to tell me you don't do this, because then that's fine. But when someone's I'm not thinking, okay, then we can't do this because she's a Christian, or she's this, or I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to okay, you are who you are.
You're still a normal person.
Yeah, you just have a connection with God. You have a relationship with Him.
You have a belief. That's your belief, and that's it.
So
and people
who you are as a person.
I think again with what you were saying in the beginning about you're a Christian but you don't go to church all the time. It really, really winds me up when people want to say, "Oh, I'm more religious than you," or "I'm a better Christian," or "I'm a better Muslim," or this because I pray more than you. What's that got to do with you?
Yeah, I've been told, when was the last time you've been to church?
That's got nothing to do.
Why does that matter? Because I pray to God every day.
That's not your business. Whatever you're doing is between you and your God. It ain't your business.
I pray every day, and I know when I get up in the morning and I go out to do my day, I'm not horrible to people. I don't go out and be horrible to people. I'm the nicest I can be, and it should piss me off. But I'm going to be good. So I'm not out there being bad. But me going to church, yes, it would be nice to go to church. Personally, I go to church, like now lockdown, it's got me into a mental state. So I would have gone to church because church, the environment around church, hearing the gospel and the choirs, it brings something out of me and makes me feel more grateful, more thankful. And it makes me feel more awake, I think. I'm not awake, but I feel more in touch with God. And I know it might sound bad, but I'll go with this. Times are hard. Which, to me, that's good. To me, that's what the church is for. Sometimes you go and speak to God.
But I do feel as if we are very guilty of doing that, we always run to God when times are hard and forget to always continue like
on a normal day.
Or like when we're going for a good time.
But we have to give thanks when you're going through
you
do. Not just when something bad's happening to you and I need your help,
because people who aren't even religious, they've got shot, they're trying to pray.
Okay.
What?
People who aren't religious, as soon as they're going through a bad time,
they
start praying.
Exactly. I don't do that, but I pray all the time, good or bad. But I'm just saying that the church, going to the church building, that in itself makes me feel different. It brings out a different side to me, and I like to feel that way.
So because we're obviously all religious, do you feel as if, again, with the way society is, or people perceive you because they're dumb and ignorant, that you can't do certain things because you say that you're religious or because you know that you're religious?
I don't think a lot of people know that I'm religious.
But
so
again,
a lot of people don't really say nothing to me. But even if they did, because I remember when I was pregnant, when I was in Croydon, when I was in college...
I was like, when was you ever in Croydon?
When I was in college and I was pregnant with Cairo, some girl said something to me. I can't remember what she said, but she basically based off my religion, me not going to church or whatever. And I had to tell her about it. I said, why are you judging me for not being how you are as a Christian? We're two different people. I do it how I do it. You do it how you do it. It's not you're better than me. It's not that. It's not that.
And that's another thing. in terms of your walk with God or how your faith is, like some people are further along than others. You need to make sure, if you feel as if you're further along, that you're not judging people who aren't there yet. Because one thing you have to remember, you was where they were.
Exactly.
And two, no one should be judging unless you are God. And I know you ain't God.
Exactly. And God doesn't judge, so why are you judging?
And he forgives us for our sins.
Exactly. So
but yeah, I know it does say in the Bible, obviously, things like, oh, you shouldn't be drinking, no sex before marriage. And
even like eating pork as well.
yeah, that's very, we shouldn't technically be eating pork, but
me love me some pork. I love it.
I'm not really a pork eater, but you know, I might eat just sausages.
I'll have it in the bacon. I'll have it in a burger.
We know you like sausages.
Anyway, I prefer chicken sausages.
I like Cumberland sausages.
I like pork sausages. But chicken sausages are healthier. But I do like a pork sausage.
Yeah.
But
What about your partner being religious?
Yeah, it's important. You have to be religious.
Yeah, I think,
And the same
I was
religion.
going to say the same religion.
I'd have to be with someone that's got the same religion as me.
Yeah.
I'm not against any other religion, but it's just my preference.
Yeah. And I always think long term. I think, okay, if I was in school, I don't mind. Because I'm not thinking...
Because I'm thinking about me as a person.
No, but if I think about how I was in school, I wasn't as religious as I am now. If that makes sense. So it wouldn't. I wouldn't meet you and be like, oh, you're Sikh or you're Hindu, and I'm a Christian, and think, oh, we can't be together.
I would have. I still would have at the time.
I don't think
because I want to get married and do all of that.
But I know
I'm in a Christian religion.
Yeah, I know, but I think
else.
as a child, I wouldn't think in my teens I will date you and marry you. Does that make sense? I
was too forward. My boyfriend wasn't my boyfriend unless we was going to get married. So whatever man I got with, you need to remember, guys weren't really interested in me in school, and my first proper boyfriend was Kyra's dad. Yeah. So when I got with him, that was my thing. She love him. When I'm looking for a guy, I'm looking for a quick time. You're wasting my time. I'm looking for someone who's gonna. I want to get married and have kids.
Yeah. No, so, I view things like that now, but back in the day,
I've always looked at my relationships like that. You need to come correct from the beginning, and that's it. Because you're not.
There's certain exes that I know for a fact that I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm trying to marry you.
Yes, that's the only difference is I thank God for growth.
Yeah.
And nothing that happened back then because I would have been divorced. Unfortunately,
I would have just been a single mum.
Probably would have been in jail, but yeah.
So, but no, now there's I can't, like Bianca was saying, if I'm looking to date anybody, there has to be a potential that I'm going to marry you.
Yeah.
And if there's not that potential, I'm not taking it serious. So you have to be a Christian. You have to be the same religion as me, because I can't marry someone who isn't of the same faith as me and then also have kids with them and they're not the same faith, because that's very important to me.
What about if they're not religious?
No, sorry.
They have to be religious.
They have to be religious.
Why?
Because it's important to me that we're both religious. What if they're an atheist?
Okay. If there was an atheist,
then there's no way, because you need to think about when you then have kids. If they so strongly believe that they are an atheist, they do not want their child to also be
different. But when I say they're not religious, I don't mean they're an atheist and they don't believe in nothing. To me, when someone's, I don't know, they're just a normal. They believe in something, but they haven't got a.
Because I would want to pray with you and do all of those things with you, go to church together and do all of those things.
Okay,
and it's I see it as growth within our relationship.
Yeah.
I can't be like, can you move or can you turn the TV down because I'm praying, and you're like, yeah, and you've walked out. You're praying with me. What are you talking about? Do you get where I'm coming from? So it has to be the same thing. We have to have the same beliefs, because again, everything's about our kids.
Yeah, and they got to grow up with the same understanding.
Yeah. If you may not be an atheist, but you don't believe
in certain things
for whatever reason.
Yeah.
What are we telling our kids? You can't be telling our kids one day A and the next day B, because that's confusing.
But in what kind of sense though?
Okay.
Because
you're not against religion, but you say you don't want to go to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
How can I tell my child I need to go to church every Sunday, but daddy's still in bed sleeping?
Fair enough.
That's an example.
Yeah.
And the kids will follow that example.
Right.
That's fair enough.
So
you gotta get your ass up.
Get ready for church.
Okay, twins.
Going to church. You see, because I'm not at that stage yet. Me, I'm not really bothered. As long as I have my relationship with God and I go to church, I'm fine. Kind of thing. Yes, it would be nice if you come with me.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I don't know. I'm not really. Not saying I'm not bothered, because yes, there's certain things and certain traditions and certain way of life and I want to live by certain rules. But in the sense of going to church, I don't know. I think personally, as long as I have my relationship with God and believe in God and believe certain things, then it will be okay.
Yeah. What about you, Mon?
I'm the same, but I believe that I would just definitely date a Christian. I wouldn't date out of religion. Only because, like, different religions, they do different things. I believe we all believe in the same God, but the way they worship their God is different, and the way we worship our God is different. So I just feel like it wouldn't cause problems, but I just don't feel like it would be for me.
Yeah.
I'd rather just stick to what I know.
Would you guys go out and search for guys that are Christian, or you just happen to be
Well,
Christian?
personally, I ain't searching for no guy, whether you're Christian or not. But
it's
it's definitely
you ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same way I'm gonna ask you, you got any pitneys? It's the same way I'm gonna ask you, are you a Christian?
Yeah.
And I make it known from the get-go, I am a Christian, and it's important for me to be with someone who's Christian. Oh, you're not a Christian? That's cool. Each to your own. Bye-bye.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that are Muslims now. Like, even like few of my friends that I've spoken to secondary school, they're now
They're
Muslims.
converted.
Yeah. A lot of people have converted over to
Islam.
So it's like, it's good to ask, but I'm sticking to what I know.
Yeah, and I think it's, you know, I always call it my CV when you're getting to know that person.
Yeah.
I think I've now added that as a question. Before, back in the day, like I said, it wasn't as important. It wasn't a question. It was a, do you like going on dates? Like, what do you do in your spare time? And I was like, are you religious? Let's just cut to the chase.
It's a question to ask.
Yeah.
Because they might eat different foods. That's another thing. Different religions eat different foods.
It's literally just the same as like
Culture.
being.
Yeah.
Literally what I was going to say. Being from a different country, people do things differently.
Even when it comes to like the weddings and stuff, like,
Yeah.
you know, African people, they have traditional weddings. Jamaicans, they just have their normal weddings.
I don't have weddings.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I would love for us Jamaicans that the way Africans have weddings, have the African print and go all out and do the traditional and then the actual wedding.
Yeah.
Us Jamaicans just have the white wedding. That's it. Clean done.
Yeah,
Just
but
about.
at least they
Clean
save
done.
money.
Just about that.
Yeah.
No, but
Just about
didn't
that.
they used to do the jumping broom?
Jump the broom.
Or was that an American thing?
I think that's an American thing, back
back
from
in the day.
slavery and stuff.
But yeah, no, I think it's definitely important. I also feel as if nowadays religion has become more of a topic. Like, I feel like people are more open to it,
Yeah.
open about it as well.
More woke about it as well. Yeah, because I feel like
Stay woke.
no
Sorry.
one would really talk about religion back in the day. Like, we'll just be like, yeah, I'm a Christian. Yeah, I'm Muslim.
I wonder if people felt ashamed.
I feel like some people
to be
religious.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
some people were ashamed to speak about religion or even just like to praise God. But now it's like people are like, yeah, I thank God I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You hear a lot of people talking about God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before
I
it wasn't like
Do
that.
you know why? Because times have changed. It's not even that time of change. We've got,
think
for
we're
me
getting
in our
older.
generation, we grew up on church. Like, I didn't go to church every Sunday, but I went to Christian school, so I had all of that installed in me as a child.
Yeah.
So, and for a lot of the kids in my generation, that's how it is. But then we get pressured to have to go to church every Sunday. And as a teenager, you do have to grow and become your own and find your own way. So going to church was, no one wants to do that.
Get
That
your
was
own
long.
as well.
So
Yeah.
now we're getting older. We actually can actually understand and appreciate the relationship with God. And understand Him better. That's why I feel like there's more religious talk, because we've grown past that foolish stage.
Yeah,
and our parents aren't being like,
Yeah.
I can say I appreciate more because back in the day, I'm like, yeah, we're going to church. I'm like, oh,
I feel like as a child, you feel like you're being forced to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want to go to church. I don't want to go to church. I don't want to. But now, churches are closed, but I would be like, yeah, I want to go to church.
yeah, I'm waiting for them to open up again.
Yeah.
I'd happy, like, yeah, I'm going to church.
Yeah, and I feel like you said, I went to a Catholic school, so I continue going to church every Sunday. And then when I got to like my teens, I was like, oh, I can miss church. I can sneak in.
Naughty.
Yeah,
You
without-
naughty,
But I don't think people thought it was embarrassing to be religious.
Not anymore.
I don't think at all.
I don't feel like they're embarrassed. I don't think they embraced it as much as they're embracing it now.
Now, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
I
not
think so.
embracing.
But then maybe again we're just seeing it because we are in the generation of they're also older. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if the younger generation are embracing it how we are embracing it.
I doubt that.
They're just embracing
Designer.
and
OnlyFans.
BBL. BBL. I was going to say BBM. Oh my god, I'm so old. What about if your kids... What if you... Okay, so obviously we're Christians, taking our kids to church, and then they get older, and then they decide that they don't want to be a Christian anymore, or 2, they want to convert to a different religion. How do you feel about that? Are you against it? Are you for it?
I'm not. As long as they have God in their heart, I'm fine.
And as long as they know what they're worshipping, because you could say, you want to be...
As long as all for the right reasons.
Rather than... Because I feel as if there was a time period, or I don't know what it is with people who go to prison and everyone comes out Muslim. What is that?
I don't know. That's a good question. Because everyone does...
I don't know if that was just a thing that was happening at a certain time, or if that's still happening.
It's still a thing.
But like you said, as long as it's not a thing where you're just following fashion.
Yeah, because I don't want to offend anybody, but I really feel like being a Muslim is a trend, and I don't want to sound ignorant.
Yeah.
But I really feel like it is.
I don't feel like it's a trend anymore, but there was a time when it was.
And everyone was just like, I'm Muslim. That's fine, but what's your reasons for becoming a Muslim? And as long as it stays good reasons.
And actually practicing it rather than just saying, I'm Muslim.
If my child wants to become Muslim, like, are you going to practice that religion?
And why do you want to do it?
Are you going to take it seriously?
I personally wouldn't want you to convert, but again,
it's a choice.
I can't.
But
what's the reason for
that? You want your child to convert?
No.
But what's the reasons?
Because I want you to believe what I believe.
But they're the same to me. I don't think the religion's much different apart from how it's probably the way it's practiced. Like relationships, the practice is different. That's why I said as long as he's got God in his life. If Kyra said he's going to be a Muslim, that's fine. As long as you have God in your heart, because you're still going to be.
But then I wouldn't say, okay, I've got God in my heart, but I believe your God. Does that make sense? I believe my God.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
No.
I don't. And I think, I'm sorry, but I feel that's a very, very ignorant Christian thing to say.
Maybe it is. You don't have to apologise. That's just my views.
It's, to me, when people break it down to me, it's the same thing. Because I haven't read the Bible and I haven't read the Quran. Mm-hmm. I've just been cited things.
Yeah.
So what I've been cited is the same. It's just interpreted different. That's it. So they have Allah, we have God. It's just all interpreted different. And obviously the way they do things, like they will fast. We do fast.
Yeah.
But all
we
of
just
that.
don't have Ramadan.
The way they pray as well.
They just have other things that's different to us. So to me, I don't.
But then there's other. I obviously don't know because I'm not Muslim. But then there are other things that are different.
What they wear as well.
But again, that's just it depends how deep you are and what you believe. Like, because not everybody wants to wear a hijab. Do you get what I'm coming from? It's the same with us. Like, certain Christians shouldn't eat pork. Again, with certain we shouldn't be having sex before marriage. But certain people haven't.
Like it.
She said me like it.
All right, Spice.
You are Spice.
Skin on me boom boom.
Oh my days. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying now.
Pork.
Yeah, okay. So
and sex for marriage.
No sex for marriage. There's just certain things that you haven't. You're just not at that scale. Does that make sense? You're not at that level.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. I don't know what I was trying to say. But
I don't know. I don't think to me as my child it's different because I've brought you up. I've grown you. Now you're older. You can make that decision for yourself.
Yes.
So it's
I wouldn't have a problem. But I wouldn't have a problem. I would respect it, but I would just personally prefer you to be a Christian.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I would just say as long as you're practicing your religion, and you know exactly it's about the good religion, and the reason why you converted is for a good reason, then go ahead.
I will respect it.
Yeah. What about if you got with somebody and then they converted afterwards, or wanted to convert? I wanted both of you to convert. Sorry, that's like 3 questions.
I feel like trying to get someone to convert.
It's pressure.
It is.
It's like you being an atheist and me telling you should be a Christian and blah 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 and let me be.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
You want to change.
I'm not being funny. Just like
Jehovah's Witness.
I used to hate when they come to knock on my door. Like, why are you doing that?
I live with one.
I didn't know that.
Is he? That's why he doesn't do nothing because he's been a Jehovah's Witness. So he hasn't done nothing from a child. So he's gone to an adult and he's just thought, I'm not going to continue doing it.
She understands. She was a Jehovah's Witness. Don't try to be nothing.
Don't do nothing. The most he does is his birthday and Christmas. That's because of me. When I met him, he didn't do his birthday. He just sat, did whatever.
But I feel like a lot of boys don't do birthdays.
No, they do.
Boys
But he
birthdays.
didn't do nothing.
Okay.
They
Okay.
celebrate their birthday still.
No,
He did
okay,
nothing.
but there are certain boys that just don't do birthdays.
Yeah.
Unless they just want to be with them and them.
And they also be with a man them.
Well, okay.
My name's not so.
Nisha, I was going to say, but I didn't say nothing. I thought I'm just keeping my mouth shut.
They're
'cause
not.
they ain't
Even if
so,
you know
you know,
them.
they sucking your
Yeah,
Converting.
Yes.
And forcing. It was the forcing to
Forcing.
convert.
Let me be. It's
Yeah.
not by force to let somebody.
be
It's
what
not by
you want
force.
to be.
Nothing in life is by force.
Yeah.
If
Nothing
you don't
in
want to
life.
believe in God, then you don't have to believe in
That's
God.
your choice.
If you want to believe in Christianity, Islam,
See,
Sikh, yep,
Judaism.
Judaism.
That's it.
Judaism.
Yeah, that's it. Judaism.
I had to say it like it was two different
You're
Yeah.
a
words.
witness, then that's what you believe. You're pressured to believe in another religion.
No. But then what if... Okay, so you know how we've all agreed we want to be with a Christian. You meet this person, you're with them, they're a Christian. They want to convert to Judaism.
Why?
What
What's the
she
reason
said.
why you want to convert?
Yeah. Why? What's the change all of a sudden?
You feel differently. You've now done all your research and you feel like this is not your calling. Your calling is being a Jew. No,
Yeah.
that's
No,
different.
it is. It's a Jew.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want to be a Jew.
I mean, I respect it, but once
It's
again,
gonna-
it's
it
not
depends.
something that's for me. I would rather date
Stick with what I know.
But you're
my
not.
religion.
No, but you're already dating him, and now he
Changed.
wants
So
to
like, yeah,
convert.
into a relationship. He's now changing to convert.
You probably even married and all had kids.
It probably. You see those kind of things, yeah.
You do.
To me, it's not an overnight thing. It's
You've had
yeah,
that in your head.
So
No one wakes up and be like, oh yeah, I want to be Islam. I want to be
So-
Muslim. I want to be a Christian.
for all of that to be in your head, you need to be relaying that to me. Do research. We do research together. You never know. I might then be like, oh, do you know what? Yeah, but don't just be like, this is what I want to be, and then try something that I should be. No, because that thought it's not an overnight thing. Like I said,
Yeah.
the communication needs to be had first.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
if I say no, I'll let you do your thing.
Different religions work differently, so you can't just be like, yeah, I want to be this, I want to be that.
Yeah.
Have you not thought about that? Have you thought about how that religion goes forward, like what they do, how they pray, the ins and outs of that religion? You have to think about all that, so you can't just be like, yeah.
But okay, so what if he's thought about it and he's so set on it? Are you continuing your relationship?
It depends, because I feel like a religion can make a person change. So
I
if
agree.
you
I
become
agree.
you changing your religion now because you're going to be a totally different person.
Yeah.
That's not who I married. That's
That's-
not who I
that's
fell in
very-
love with.
It's very true. It's the
So-
same. Like I'm saying, if I meet you and you're skinny and you're fat, you need to get skinny again. I'm sorry. It's the same. It's that
because
important.
it's the way of life now. Because if you're going to change to a different
That's your
religion,
life.
the
That's
way
your
of
lifestyle.
life living is going to change.
Right.
And you're going to want me to be like that.
Right, yeah.
And if I'm not ready to do that, then it's not fair on me.
Right.
So hence why I say, if you have that thought in your head, you need to come and talk to me and let us discuss it.
Yeah.
Let me see what you're researching. Let me see. I might get on it too. You never know, because sometimes people, like, I don't research any other religion, so I'm not going to know how any
Yeah.
other
We're
religion
not
is.
as clued up as.
So
yeah, that makes
I
sense.
can't say I want to change and be something else. So I'm Christian, that's all I know.
Yeah.
But if I was to research Judaism
Yeah.
or being a Muslim, I might be like, oh, I prefer to be a Muslim or I prefer to be a Jew.
Yeah.
So it all depends. So research and communication. But if your behaviour's changing from it, then I don't know how that gonna work with each other.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy, but it's going to be very hard to be like, we need to break up because of this.
Yeah, because that sounds so
yeah,
horrible.
It does
Because
sound
of religion.
horrible.
Yeah.
Your
Because
religion shouldn't affect your relationship.
it sounds like you then don't believe in what they believe in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or you don't care, but
But you don't believe
It's
in
not
what they
that.
believe in.
Like I said,
it's
just
true.
It's
That's it.
behaviour.
It is
Don't
point blank.
believe
I
what
don't
you
believe in what you believe in. So it's like,
Where do we go from here?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same as if you was to meet someone and you both decided you want kids, and then a couple of years he said he doesn't want kids.
No, nigga, you give me
You
this
don't
kid
waste
and
my
bounce.
time. You better give me that baby.
Yeah, and then go, and then you can go about your business. But I'm getting what I signed up for.
Yeah.
Right, it's true. It's a package. We signed it.
I'm gonna start
Stick to
doing
it.
contracts.
Honestly.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. Don't be backing out on your words.
I mean, I ain't doing a contract with you. You can go.
I'm not doing a contract. Contract, sign it, date it.
Sealed.
That's it.
Stamped.
And now if I'm taking
Frame
I'll
it.
take it to court.
Ooh.
Frame it. put
I'm
that
like,
on your
do
wall.
you remember on this date you said this and you signed the paper? Here's the proof. See it there? Right there. That's it. And do you guys think it's important that your friendship circle is religious, or does it not matter?
I don't think it matters.
I don't know. I don't think it also
So
matters.
as long as they respect our religion, my
Yeah.
religion, and they're not offensive,
Yeah.
then I don't think so. Because again, it goes back to us forcing our religion on somebody else. There's a reason why they either have a different belief or they don't believe.
Yeah. It's true.
I don't
But then
know.
again, I feel like I don't know. I also do feel like it depends on how deep you are into that religion, because of your friend. If you are practicing it, I'm not gonna say properly. If you're practicing it more than others,
Yeah.
you're gonna want to have this kind of same
Good friends
people around you.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that. But then again, taking a religion out of that,
Mhm.
I'm just going to be real. I'm not going to have a friend who is a sketel or is known for doing certain things. Do you get what I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't, at this age, if you're not proper in every aspect, you're not my friend. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then if you put religion, thank you. So then if you put religion back in it, there shouldn't be anything that you're doing that will
Be different.
right or
Yeah.
or other people will see from like church, aunties will see from church, be like, oh, Daniela, your friends do this. I wouldn't be like, oh, auntie is fine, she's this. Like, I'll be like, yeah. Like, it's normal.
Yeah.
That's
true.
true.
So yeah, no. Mon?
I said I don't see it as a problem. I mean, I have Muslim friends. The only thing I'd say is like they probably can't do certain things.
Yeah.
That's it. But I don't see it as an issue. I feel like
it'd be hard
be
to
friends if I wanna
include
be
them in
friends.
certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my best friend's Muslim, and I
Gonna be so happy. Love you.
but for me, I like that she's Muslim because again, I'm able to learn certain things from
I was gonna say
her,
as well. You can learn things from them.
and at the end of the day, I respect her religion to know that I wouldn't invite her to do certain things. So, like my birthday, like we'll go to Satay Bar. I'll be like, okay, I know Iko can't do that.
So you do something separate with her.
So I'll do a separate thing with her. Or certain things like, okay, like I know when it's Ramadan, she can't do certain things. So, like, she knows that every time it's Ramadan, it's Eid, I will always send her and her family a card. Like, it's the same thing she will do for me when it's Christmas. So it's just about having that respect.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah.
But just appreciate their
respecting
religion.
boundaries.
Yeah,
and
exactly,
be respectful.
boundaries.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
It don't matter.
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter.
As long as you respect.
You can learn from their religion, learn from them as a person, and just be
Learn
respectful.
from each other.
Because not everyone is going to have the same religion as you.
Or
Not
exactly, or the same views,
Or believe in the same
anything.
thing. Yeah. Everyone could be Christian, but we have different views, different ways of, viewing things.
Yeah.
So, it's got to be respectful at the end of the day.
Yeah, but one thing I'll definitely say that I really, 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 really don't like, is...
What's that?
Really.
No, because it bothers me. Not just Christians, any religion person who's older. I think it's not even a religious thing, it's their mentality, thinking that they're so judgmental that you shouldn't be doing certain things, especially because you are religious. Like you were saying about when you were in college.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The girl was... Naturally, she will be looking down on you.
She was.
Because...
She like I had a belly because she was about to get it.
Like... People make mistakes in life. It doesn't mean you can't be a Christian. Or sorry, it doesn't mean you can't be religious.
Yeah.
And just because you've done certain things doesn't mean now you're
You're a bad person.
you're not religious anymore.
You can be religious.
You can, because you learn things in life. Yes, there's religion would say don't do this, don't do that, but at the same time, I feel like sometimes you have to experience certain things in order to understand
and
why.
learn from it. And learn from it.
And it's also
you
about
go.
you as a person growing and understanding, okay, that thing that I've just done to that person or just in general is bad. I now need to go and repent and ask God for forgiveness for my sins.
Every day is a lesson. You have to learn from that lesson.
Right.
Good or bad.
And it's
Learn
not
from
for
that
us
lesson.
humans to be judging other people.
Yeah, you
It's
don't.
not.
Don't judge me.
You ain't me. You don't know me. Don't judge me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing people shouldn't do.
Stop being judgmental.
Stop being judgmental.
Hate it. Again, hate. Social media. Hate it.
Judgment. I think judgment. I don't. I'm not big on social
Oh,
media, so I
okay.
don't get judgment on social media. But it's people. I feel like it's people in everyday life that I walk down the street and see how I interact with more that I personally feel are very judgmental.
Towards you.
Yeah, I feel like family can be very judgmental.
Yeah.
which is the worst.
Yeah.
Family's the worst of everything. Family's the worst of money. Family's the worst of everything. But yeah, no, you're right.
It's this.
Yeah. The judgment always comes with family. But then again, it's a good thing that judgment comes with family because family will always be able to put you in your place and tell you when you're doing wrong. Don't.
Sorry.
Which you can't, I mean. But again, know how to talk to me. Don't think just because you are my whatever, my cousin, my dad, my blah, 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 means you can talk to me like
anyhow.
that.
Yeah.
I'll still put you in your place.
Yeah, literally.
Know what you're doing. Know what you're saying. Know how you speaking.
And
That's it.
just because you feel as if, okay, you've been a Christian or you've been religious for 10 years and I've been religious for 2 weeks, you don't know any better than me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Time is nothing.
It's not.
You could be a Christian for how many years? I could be a Christian for a year, and I could know
Way more.
about the religion than you do.
It's about helping one another, not judging one
Exactly.
another.
Yeah.
You would have to date someone who is religious,
Yes.
as will you.
Yep, I'm.
And
I'm
as of
sticking to
now,
my
as
religion.
of my,
As of mine.
I have nothing
me too.
against-
Yeah.
nothing against other religions.
Yeah, it's just
Me
really
too.
important for us to be
Yeah.
with someone who is of the same religion as
Nothing
us.
against
Yeah.
other religions.
Yes.
Love you all. Hope you enjoyed this episode today, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And all our socials will be down below.
Make sure you stay connected and stream our podcast. It's available on YouTube, Spotify, Pocket Cast, and will be available on more digital platforms soon.
Barrett out. Peace.